Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just a freak, and as you can see, we're gonna talk today about banana fish. And yeah, here's my first impression of it. So, starting with the publication, this started in printing in 1985, and it ran until 1994. So yeah, it's a pretty old series. It has 19 volumes, and it is complete. As you can see over here, it was printed under the shoujo imprint by Viz Media. I really don't know how this could fit into the shoujo demographic, but I don't know if you have any ideas, if you can please let me know in the comment section, because to be honest, this feels more like a seinen or a josei. So yeah, the volumes are the normal Viz format for that they do. Nothing more to say about that. The paper quality is quite good. It feels a little bit more white than usual, so that's a good thing. As you can see, the art is it has that old vibe in it, and yeah, that may be a downer for some. For me, it has its charm, so keep that in mind if you're thinking on buying this. One thing that I don't like about this release is that it's missing its chapters, uh, chapter numbering or stuff like something like that. I, I I don't know at which chapter I am, and it's a little bit hard to stop and put a bookmark when you're reading it. Yeah, last year it also received an anime adaptation, and from what I know, I haven't watched it, but people are saying good things about it, so that's another way to experience the story. And now going to the story, everything starts in Vietnam, when a group of soldiers hangs out one night away from the front, when suddenly one of them goes nuts and starts shooting and killing his comrades while saying, "I saw banana fish." That's right. You just got hit with the name of the series and with a mystery. After this incident, we're taking over 10 years in the future, where a series of mysterious suicides cases are piling up on the desk of two detectives. And besides this, um, on the second stage, we get to follow a character, Ash Lynx, is this guy over here, as you can see about how often he ends up on the covers. He's one of our main characters. Um, he's a 17-year-old, a street punk with good looks and a bad attitude, head of a gang of runaway kids from Manhattan and with ties with the Corsican mafia. So yeah, that's a whole mouthful. One night on a dark alley, he finds a dying man who gives him a vial and tells him to go to LA and search for banana fish. Yeah, just before it dies, boom, we get hit with the name of the series again. On the third stage, we're introduced to two reporters from Japan. Eiji, this guy over here, a 19-year-old, and the other guy was named Ibe. Yeah, yeah, I think it's Ibe. It's he's a cameraman, a reporter for a magazine that kind of acts as Eiji's guardian. These guys are visiting New York because they want to write an article about street gangs in America. And guess what? They plan to interview our boy Ash. And on the fourth stage, we have the Corsican Mafia and the Triad, a whole bunch of sadistic fucks who somehow are involved in all of this. So put all of this together and you end up with a story where nothing goes as planned and where you always end up with the impression that things can get worse. On the other hand, there are the whole intrigue about banana fish, and all of that has managed to keep me interested in reading the next volume. As an overall vibe, I must say that it reminds me of an old cop movies. I don't know, the ones that I was seeing in my childhood, but with everything bad in this world thrown at it, you know, not just a simple cop movie. And yeah, it's an enjoyable read, a little bit text heavy, and I'm glad that it got a reprint and that I get to experience it. So yeah, this is the second printing. I think that Viz printed it before, but it went out of print at some point. And right now they're printing it again. So if you want it, pick it up while it's still hot. Right now I'm currently reading this with my Body Bizarre individual. I'll link his channel in the video description, so don't forget to drop by. If anyone wants to join, feel free and we can talk about this maybe on Twitter. And yeah, so those were my thoughts on Banana Fish from what I've read so far. I've recommended. And but yeah, keep in mind that this is not a series for the lighthearted, because you'll get exposed in this to a lot of ugly things like child molestation, rape, killings. I know. Imagine the mafia and imagine all of the crazy psychos that are in it and what they can do. From only 5 volumes, I understand that this is not something for kids. Um, yeah. Again, I don't know how this was marked as shoujo. But yeah, if you liked or disliked this, or if you have any thoughts on the series, let me know in the comment section so that we can chat about it. I highly appreciate it when someone leaves a comment and I get to know and talk to more of you out there. And thanks a lot for watching. And I'm off to dive into the 6th volume because the last one ended up with a cliffhanger. So, see you guys. Tschüss.